It's 8 o'clock a.m. and as you see in front of you, I have a Black and Decker 20-volt cordless blower and trimmer edger. My old trimmer edger is electric, but it's also operated with a 100-foot cord. And frankly, I was just getting tired of hauling the cord around to the front, to the back, winding it up, unwinding it, winding it up again. So I thought it's time to go battery operated. Let's see what's in the box. It is extendable, and if you notice, we have this little lever here so you can turn it to make it an edger, turn it back. It's a trimmer, works just like my old one, except my old one, the trigger was not functioning very well anymore, and the slot for the battery. That needs some assembly. And we have this small, lightweight Black and Decker blower, much lighter than my other one, I'm sure, even when I get the battery on it, which I hope is at the bottom of the box. I can tell right off the bat, this is not heavy-duty equipment. This is not something you would want to buy if you have a huge yard, but I don't, so I think this will be perfectly acceptable. And in the box we have the battery, and we have the charger. So I guess the first thing we do is charge the thing up. The nice thing is they give us two batteries, one for each piece of equipment. But if you're doing some leaf blowing and you need two batteries, you can charge one while you're working, and when you run out of charge, you can flop out the batteries. That's one of the reasons I bought this, especially for the blower, which we're going to put to use in just a few minutes, as you will see. Just sort of slides in the slot. You have to line up the screw hole and put in the screw. That wasn't complicated. Even I could do that. Probably would have been smarter if I turned on my bright light for this. And that's as tight as she's gonna get. And that's what you use to edge. My other one had a nice little round donut that would just roll along the grass or the driveway. This one, not so nice, but I think it'll work. This tape is covering the line cutter, which on my other one basically was non-existent. It's so old that it completely wore off. So you want to pop that off And be careful because it is sharp. This is the hard surface sweeper, as they call it, and it is fairly lightweight. And again, it's a surface sweeper. As you saw, there's no way it would ever move any leaves. All you do is you take the battery and you just pop it in this way until it catches, and voila! You're moving dirt off your driveway. Oh yeah, we got a couple leaves down. Even though it's breezy and really chilly, I'll put the temperature on the screen. I think I'd rather be doing this. Sorry, Chelsea. No trike ride until maybe later. Charging is complete according to the directions when that blinking green light turns solid green. And we'll put it on the blower and then we'll start charging the other battery. The box has been cut up and it's in the recycle bin. Not much else to do until the battery charges. Still charging. Now I didn't time it, but I definitely will time the other battery. They were completely discharged when I opened the boxes.
I think it got colder. Brr.
Yeah, it's cold. All right, first impressions. They are what they are. They're not expensive. They're not heavy duty for sure. The trimmer is fine. It's not as nice as my old one, but it does work, and it's lightweight, and I don't have to haul around a cord, which was the biggest bugaboo of the things. The blower will do fine blowing off driveway waste like leaves and grass that's gotten on it, but it does not blow leaves. Just doesn't have the power to do it. But again, I can do that without hauling around a 100-foot cord. So we'll see. Only time will tell. One last thing. Let me go in the house. These are the two batteries that came with it. And this one took about 2 hours, 50 minutes to charge, from basically empty to total charge. This is the one that I had a partial charge on, and when I did the demonstration outside, and then Mrs. G and I also used it for about another 15 or 20 minutes outside when we were doing the yard work. And it still needs some charging. This is the charger, and all you need to do is pop it on, and you get the blinking light, and it's charging. When it gets to a solid green light, it is totally charged. If you start getting a red blinking light, that means the battery is not taking a charge, it's not working properly, or the battery is not going to charge anymore and you need to replace it. Also, there's another pattern here that of blinking lights, red blinking light, that will tell you that it is shutting off because the battery is either too hot or too cold. And once the battery normalizes, then it will go back to charging again. Yeah, there's still quite a few leaves out there, but we got the worst of it done.